Hello friends, my name is Alexa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. I'm really excited to talk about this one. However, there will be spoilers, so if you wish to skip the spoilers, I will put a little timestamp in the description. And also there's other videos that I've done of previous books that will be linked in the description as well as like the playlist type stuff. So with that said, let's get started. This will probably be like the shortest video that I've made so far. Maybe don't quote me on that, but basically the beginning part with Jude and Cardan was cute because they like visited the human world again. And then we move into like Cardan's like childhood where he was, for the first 9 years of his life, he slept in the stables and basically he would pretend that he's hiding and that he was also hoping that people would look for him because he wants to be wanted, you know what I mean? He wants to feel loved and he like never got love during his whole childhood. Also, there's this troll woman, I'm gonna butcher this name, but Aslog. Her story about the boy whose heart was made of stone, also kind of relates to Cardan, who wanted his heart to be like the boy in the story, and that feeling love like for like the boy resulted in death, but not like for Cardan, but you know what I mean. Also, Balkan, whatever, he's still trash. He still treats his brother like, I don't know, I'm just glad that his brother is no longer alive. Yeah. Also, when Acacia also mentioned in the third book to Jude that he used to help humans and all of that, we get at least one person, or that we know of, or that was mentioned, named Margaret, who Cardan removed the glamour from and returned her to the human world. And then we also get to see how Cardan noticed the roundness of Jude's ear, and that's like what intrigued him the most. Also, we noticed while reading this novella that the chapters that involve Jude have light and like color into it, and also like the chapters that didn't involve Jude are like all dark and like devoid of color, like monotone. I thought that was like very interesting to me. Also, we find out that one of his sisters was the one that gave him the Alice in Wonderland book, when his sister also got it from Jude's oldest sister, so like kind of passing down the book. Also, I said like Aslog's first account of the tale kind of connects to when Cardan first met Nicasia and all, and then like the second retelling of the tale was like kind of Locke and Nicasia. Also, I found it I hate this man, but Locke and Nicasia, I think it's one thing to steal your girlfriend, it's another thing to sleep together and you're in the bedroom of your friend and your ex, so they were sleeping in Cardan's bedroom. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Locke deserved that punch in the face. I kind of was hoping Cardan would do more, but oh well. Also, we get to see, oh my god, Valerian again, and also he's a real psychopath, isn't he? Dude is obsessed with murder, I'll tell you that. Also, when Locke grew bored of Nicasia, she basically apologizes to Cardan and basically tells them, oh yeah, he moved on to Taran and Jude. He like has interest in the human girls, and then Cardan was like, okay, well, which sister was Locke interested in? And as much as he said he doesn't care, I bet that he was hoping deep down that it wasn't Jude. Also, at the end of this novella, Cardan meets Aslog again in the human world where she's like hiding out and whatnot, and then he gets trapped in this like iron cauldron, and then he retells the same story of the boy in the boy with the stone heart. And I think that his retelling of that story kind of represents him and Jude, where the boy finally falls in love and is finally happy, and it really didn't result in death. And basically at the end of the whole novella, there's like this cute moment between Jude and Cardan, and I don't know, it's like really sweet. But yeah, overall this is like totally different from the usual, so it's just like basically my thoughts. Well friends, I guess my file corrupted, so here I am re-recording a new outro. So I overall was rating this book infinity stars. I really love the illustrations, and I love learning about Cardan's backstory, his childhood, and also like I said before, I think that I found it interesting that most of the chapters with it's just him and his family, or with Locke and Acacia, they're like devoid of color, but with Jude there is color there, and I thought that was very symbolic to me. Also, this is probably one of my favorite illustrations in the book, with Jude and Cardan, and then the heart that's now full. Since the first two recounts of the boy with the stone heart, I think, the heart wasn't like full, it was like hollow, open, but now he has his heart full and he's able to find love. So I thought that was pretty sweet. But yeah, I really love this story. My book is squeaky. So let me know what you guys thought of the book, if you guys love the illustrations too, or if you didn't. Next time will be the stolen hair. I'm going to be talking about that one. And that's it. So if you like this video, please subscribe, and if you like this video, then please leave a like. And until next time, bye friends.